I'll call you Dirty Placebo. Are you there?
Yeah.
What's up? I won't say your first name unless you don't give a fuck.
No, I don't give a fuck, but either way, man.
All right, well, we'll stick to Dirty Placebo.
What's up,
going
Dirty
on, man?
Placebo? You sound defeated right off the bat.
Oh shit, dude, I feel defeated. So I'm having sex with a member of my family.
No,
not blood
all right,
related.
relax.
Just want to put that out there.
What do you mean, not a blood-related member?
Correct. Different
Okay.
race, even. So.
Okay, well, we didn't need that, but.
Okay. So, like, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 26. I was homeschooled.
Oof.
And yeah, I know. And I wasn't even around members that weren't my family until high school.
Right.
And when I was 11 years old, this woman walked through my door, and dude, it like skyrocketed me into puberty.
Stepmom
Like,
or what?
Huh?
Stepmother? What are we talking? Who's this person?
So she's married to, was married to one of my cousins.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay,
so it's
before we go into this, which is fascinating, can you give us a little background? You said you were homeschooled. What are we talking? Religious nuts? What's your family?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Tiny town in the middle of nowhere.
And you said you didn't see people outside of your family till you were like fucking 10 or 11. Is that right?
Just the neighbors until
Wow.
high school.
Till high school. What? So
Yeah.
you never went to a fucking restaurant? You never like everything's like.
I mean, like, we didn't talk to anyone. Like, we were
Sure.
shy kids, you know?
Sure. What's a celebration looking like? What's a birthday party looking like with your family all, you know, a weird I'm gonna guess Christian, some kind of
Yeah.
subset. What do you guys do to celebrate? What kind of birthday cake are you having?
That was pretty normal. My mom was kind of like health person,
Okay,
so it was
interesting.
she made pretty bomb ass cakes, homemade cakes and stuff.
Okay, health person. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, fun. And I'm assuming no alcohol, no nothing. Or did your dad? Did they
There
drink?
was like a glass of wine, you know, for them. That was kind of it.
Gotcha. And where'd you go? You went to a church, or they like you even fucking worshipped at home?
Oh no, it wasn't like I don't know. It was kind of crazy. I don't know, but yeah, it was pretty crazy, I guess. But no, we went to a church
Okay.
when my parents weren't screaming at each other
Gotcha.
for
Interesting.
who's late.
Interesting. Okay. What and is it talking in tongues type shit or what? Or just like evangelical shit?
Dude, just some typical conservative, like gay people are the devil.
Right.
Everything's the fucking devil. Wasn't allowed
Right.
to watch Disney movies because
Oh,
you know it had
wow.
magic and that's the devil and
Oh wow.
everything's the devil. Like no Christian music because that shit's the devil and devil.
Even-
The devil's
Wow.
everywhere.
Okay, sorry. Well, that's fascinating. You can't watch Disney movies. What are you watching? Fucking Veggie Tales? Or is that the devil too?
Dude. Of course, Larry and Bob. Yeah.
Veggie Tales. Okay, hell yeah. Interesting. Okay.
And Bible cartoons on VHS.
Okay, Bible cartoons, sick. Okay, interesting.
Super sick.
All right, cool. And so now you're 11, and your cousin's wife walks in, and she's you said different race. Is this a mail order bride situation? What is this?
No, like she's the only other race that's around here. Is living in the middle of nowhere in tiny little Oregon/Idaho town,
Okay.
where she's Mexican.
Nice, hell yeah. So you're immediately, and were you jacking off? Like, no internet, or did you figure out how to jack off?
I finally did when what was those dial-up days, dude?
Wow.
Like, but yeah, I had to freaking get the family computer and, you know, hide away in my shame corner and
Sure.
download some, you know, old pictures that took forever to load and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those were the
interesting.
days.
And so you said dial up because I had dial up too. Are you in your mid 30s, or your family just poor?
37.
Okay, so we're about the same, and we both grew up poor, so we had dial up.
Yeah.
Other people our age
Yeah.
are like probably had like even you had fucking FiOS fast, didn't you?
I think we had dial-up for a while,
Okay.
but we
So,
eventually
yeah.
got some high-speed shit.
Okay, dude. All right, nice. So that was when you were like 12, though, right? This woman walks into your life.
Yeah, like 11 or 12, and dude, like she's.
So
thick
now we're talking. This is
Latina woman.
26 years later.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I know.
Hell
Dude,
yes, dude.
when I made her come a couple times and then she messaged me later and she's like, that's the best sex I ever had. That was just like, oh man.
Okay, all right.
That was
We just
crazy
took
cool.
we just took a quarter century time jump. So what happens between you're 11 and she comes in and now you're 37? Like, give us the whole. How did we get here?
Well, that'd take fuck forever. But like, basically, yeah, she walked the door. I remember exactly what she was wearing and everything. But yeah, like she was just hung out with my sister a little bit 'cause she didn't really have friends in the area, even though my sister was way younger, and I was just like obsessed, you know.
Okay, hold on,
And then
hold on. I'm sorry. So you met her as your sister's friend or your cousin's wife?
my cousin's wife, but like, there's no one around, you know. And since she was
Sure.
family, I guess she was like allowed to hang out with us or something.
Right. Okay, interesting. So she's around. She's your cousin's wife, and then, but you don't. The first time you hook up is not until recently.
Oh yeah, this just happened a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, so basically, did she get so okay? So she's hanging around. She's this constant presence in your otherwise very sheltered life, and that, but you don't even consider that you can fuck her, right?
Oh, just when I'm, having my
Just
fantasies.
when you're jacking off, of course. All right,
Yeah.
interesting. And then, okay, so what happens in between? Do you move away? Like, you clearly have reconnected recently, but what does your life look like from the time you're an 11-year-old watching VeggieTales beating off to your cousin's wife? Did you leave? Did you get to fuck other people? Did you go to fucking school? What did you do?
Yeah, some of that stuff. A few years later, I had brain surgery, and like, oh, my whole life got turned upside down. And
Oh,
right when I
fuck.
went to high school, and whole fucking thing, and so I kind of lost connection with her. And then she got divorced, and yeah, just many years went by, and then I saw her at a restaurant sitting at the bar, and
Hell yeah, dude.
we reconnected, and
Hell yes, dude.
yeah.
You picked up your cousin's ex-wife at a fucking Applebee's bar.
Well, way better than that. My childhood fantasy, man.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah.
about the cousin's ex-wife, like, and like I didn't even realize how much that shape means. I'm like, well, fuck. I married a Latina woman that looks similar. Her
Mm-hmm.
first name even began with the same letter. And then we got divorced 5 years later. I married another Latina woman
Oh,
who
wow.
also first name. Dude, I know.
Damn,
I know. I
son.
didn't even realize
You're
that
getting
until, like,
fucking married back to
recently.
back?
Well, no, there are a couple years in between there, but
All right, respect, dude. Very nice. Okay, so this is fascinating. So you pick her up. You guys just see her at a bar and you just go up to her and you're like, "Hey, it's me, the child from that was clearly horny around you."
well, so like she says she had no idea, but no, I was with a buddy of mine, and he knew her too. And then he messaged her and was like, "Hey, you should come hang out." And then I kind of broke down the situation for him before she got there. Like, dude, if you help me hook up with her, I will owe you forever. Forever.
Oh, so your
indebted.
buddy's wing, he's your wingman. Okay, so this is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And just out of curiosity, what's the age difference? Is she like 10 years
She's
older?
10 Yep, exactly.
Nice. Perfect. This is awesome. All right. So now, so you guys hook up. This is incredible. And so you're at this bar and it just works. Like, how quickly after this bar do you guys hook up?
Oh no, that was just like a few minutes, and then my buddy was messaging her and said, "Hey, you should come over and hang out." And then she came over and hung out, and then we just kind of chilling, like looking at the stars. I went full redneck and drug my couch out there, and
Hell
we're
yeah,
like
dude.
chilling, look at the stars, and then
Awesome.
we went back inside, and he was a good wingman. He's like, "I'm gonna go to bed," and then her and I are like, I don't know, offer to give her a massage and da da da.
Gave her a
Kind
massage.
of physical, and then. We don't hook up then and there, but like the next day we hang out.
Platonic massage after gazing at the stars. That's fucking.
Well, it wasn't that platonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, and then I don't know. We start like a few days go by or something, and I was thinking I was texting her, she wasn't responding. Well, apparently she wasn't getting the text. Like I have an Android, she has an iPhone, and anyhow, so we end up like talking and. I had gotten drunk a few years back and messaged her some stuff.
Oh, back in the did she uncover your old fucking DMs?
Well, no, like just a couple of years ago, well, it wasn't even a couple of years ago. It was like a year ago when me and my wife split up. I went through a phase of drinking, like half a gallon of whiskey a night. And, there's some messages there. Told her how sexy I thought she was.
You were shooting your shot drunk as fuck a year ago and she still fucked you? That's incredible. This woman's life must be in shambles as well.
And, like, also, I've been, like, really working on myself lately. So, like, I look pretty good and, like, been really taking fitness seriously. And awesome. I think that helped. Definitely
helps. Are you kidding me? And that's, again, folks, for a little incels listening, this is a cured incel podcast. This is a former incel podcast. You can be fucking. You can have not only had brain surgery, but also soaked your fucking brain in whiskey for after 2 divorces. And as long as you fucking hit the gym a little bit and are direct about what you want, you can still get pussy, folks. You're an inspiration to a lot of people out there, buddy. So now, what's the problem? Are you having what's the issue here? I'm kind of confused.
Well, the issue is like, so when we hooked up and like we're actually hanging out, I thought she was. So I live in a really, really conservative area, like fuck Trump flags everywhere,
sure.
And I'm like deep behind enemy lines, and that's not my thing.
Yeah.
But I just assumed because she always had horses and cowgirls that like this was going to be a quick hookup thing, and then I was going to be kind of not disgusted, but like disappointed in her personality. She's like everyone else around here. That's not the case at all.
Okay.
Like we started talking, and she's telling me about like. I said something about, I got drunk at the gay bar and I'd make out with dudes just because it's kind of fun. Like, I was not like, I don't like get sexually attracted. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
right?
it's fun. What the fuck are you talking about? But go ahead.
Huh?
I like to have fun too, man, but I don't get drunk and make out. It's fine if you're bi-curious or whatever the fuck. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, both of those are true, but yeah.
Okay, I guess you're right. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, yeah, so like that allowed her to open up, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've like had some threesomes," and like eventually, like once she realizes I'm not like judgment piece of shit like most people around here, she's like, "Yeah, I hooked up with a trans person," and I'm like, "Holy fuck!" Like this is a actually like rounded out individual who doesn't just like put on their red hat. And...
You're 2 examples, by the way, of being around it. You're a fucking pervert. Your 2 examples are kissing dudes for fun and fucking a trans person, both of which are cool. We're not against. It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious how horny you are. But go ahead.
Oh, dude. Yeah, ridiculous. So, and that kind of plays in this too. Like, so I finally like in decent shape and like. I didn't lose my virginity like since I was 26.
Yeah,
and then when I finally did, like I got married and then I got divorced and then I got married again.
Yep.
So like I've never had the whoring days that like a lot of my friends had,
Sure.
And so like, I didn't even know, when you grow up watching porn and like you don't like, you see all these massive fucking cocks and like, you're like, oh shit, like my shit's not that good.
Sure.
Well, apparently, like it actually fucking is. It's just not like crazy porn good, but like apparently I have a pretty good, like good sized dick, and I didn't know that.
Dude. Congrats.
And so now I'm like, well, fuck. I'm looking good. I got this good dick on me. Like, I kind of want to whore around a little,
Sure. So your big problem is you finally caught the woman you're obsessed with, and you like her, and you're compatible with her socially and sexually, but you want to fuck other women.
Well, it's not just that. Like, I fucking kind of falling for her and, like, the family dynamics. Like,
right.
I don't feel like we could be together. And also, like you said, I'm fucking horny. And, like, she's 10 years older, man. Like, she looks fucking great for 47. But, I mean, not to be super shallow, but, there's the clock's ticking. And, again, I know that sounds kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but by
like,
the way, dude,
I'm just not that attached to her yet.
Former alcoholic... white trash versus Latina. The clock's ticking, but it's ticking a lot faster for you, buddy. I'll say that.
Well, I'm not like that anymore. Like I used to be like that, but
You put some listen, bro. I'm also trying. I'm 37. Like, look. All I'm saying is, I'm sure you're doing great. I'm just saying, like, and look, that's valid. I'm not going to sit here and tell you a 10-year age difference isn't valid. I'm just saying, if I were to bet, right, just knowing you two, not knowing anything about you two, who is going to look better in 10 years, just as a betting man, I would take a Latina over a guy who's only recently gotten his life together and is, one failed threesome away from hitting the bottle again or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but to be...
Go ahead.
No, just to be fair, like, I actually, despite drinking, like, I actually eat really fucking healthy. I pretty much always have.
Okay. Well, whatever.
I exercise regularly. I pretty much always have.
I'm just busting your balls. That's neither here nor there, to be honest with you. That's
true.
And that's a valid point that you're saying. Whatever. So are you trying to, like? Does she want a relationship, or what's going on here? What is the? I mean, I hear.
So,
go ahead.
So, like, I just wanted to fuck, right? And she just wanted to fuck. And then I'm actually like, well, this chick's actually fucking dope. And I think she was thinking that I'm kind of dope. And, like, I said at one point, I was like, do we need to have a conversation about what this is? You know, like, the dynamic of this? And she's like, we're fucking, that's it. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
Well, then, like, I fucked up, dude. And I broke the golden rule of we're fucking, don't make it about more. And, like, I'm talking to her about, like, I don't know, just some fucking, like, gay ass relationship stuff, you know, like talking about, oh, we should, like, get this place together for a couple days and, like,
what are you
basically
doing?
spend a few days together and, like, you should help me start this business and you could be a great salesperson for it.
The fuck are you talking about?
Like, basically.
Okay, I see. Okay, stop. The problem is you fucked everything up and you feel bad about it. That's the problem. Yeah. And now you have to realize, like, do you want this stuff? Was this just heat of the moment stuff? Because let me tell you the other thing, dude. You want to whore around, you want to do whatever. You found the woman who might just be into she might be into having threesomes and fucking people together. And who knows, dude? You said all this stuff, right, about wanting her in your life. You both sound like non-traditional people that might be into having an open relationship, at least for a time, right? And you don't know.
Yeah, but we broke the
ahead.
subject. Like, she says something about, like, yeah, if we were to see each other, like, I'd want you all to myself. And I'm like, well, fuck.
Well, look, dude,
There goes that.
I don't mean to cut you off, but basically, you had a good thing. You got overzealous. You said some shit you didn't mean. And now you feel bad because you know what the answer is. The answer is apologizing for overstepping, and probably your options are either have this relationship and see where it ends up, or when you walk back something like, let's fucking file a 1090 let's file an S corp together. When you walk back like, let's start a business and get a place for the weekend, you can't really get back to we're just fucking. Once you make that, you have fucked up because you have taken it from, you've basically erased the possibility of it ever being like truly casual again. And you have to decide like, hey, sorry, I fucked up. I'm not ready for this. And look, you gave good reasons. I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, I was divorced twice. I never really got to whatever. Those are your reasons. Some people might, you don't have to bring up the 10-year age gap. You could just say, look, I fucked up. I do really like you, but I don't want to, I've made mistakes with I've got married too quick. Whatever you want to say, you have your reasons. You're probably not going to be able to go back to just fucking. Maybe you might be able to get a couple weird hookups when you're both desperate, but realistically, you did fuck up a good thing because she seemed to be content with just fucking, and you wanted that too, you say. Although, look, I'll be honest with you, you might actually just like her, and you might also just be mad about that because you want to be a little slut, but you don't really have it in you because you fucking, fell in love with this woman who now it's complicated because she's also your cousin's ex-wife. That's fucking weird. And now you're like, you might be kicked out of the fucking, the church, the tent snake charming church services or whatever the fuck you're going to. So,
both things are basically true. And like, I'm in this period now, like, I don't have any kids, and like, this area is just fucking, it's killing me, man. And
Yep.
I don't know, there's part of me that just has this fantasy about, like, my dad moved to Hawaii a couple years ago, and he's like, hey, you should build a place behind mine. And I'm like, fuck, I
We don't
just
even
had
have
this
time to get
fantasy
into
of, like,
that.
grabbing her and, like, just taking off. But